Hey Ankit, what's up? How are you? So आज सेकेंड स्ट्रीम है ब्रेकिंग पॉइंट की जो F1 2021 का स्टोरी मोड है। तो कल हमने स्टार्ट किया था, कुछ 2 घंटे का गेम प्ले किया था। जस्ट टू समराइज, एडन जैक्सन वो फार्मूला 2 का वर्ल्ड चैम्पियन बन गया था 2019 में। बाय द वे, प्लेइंग एडन जैक्सन एंड वी जॉइंड विलियम्स इन F1 2020 एंड वी आर पेयर्ड विथ कैस्पर आकरमैन एंड उसके साथ काफ़ी टकरे हुई है, काफ़ी झगड़े हुए टीम के अंदर। एंड बस अभी लास्ट वाला रेस फ्रांस में हुआ था, तो उसमें वी वॉन। एंड आगे का आप देखते क्या होता है।
I think the neighbors probably did too. I couldn't stop shouting.
Oh, not again.
I'm so proud of you, Aiden.
Hey, it's Silverstone soon.
So does that mean you'll be home for a few days?
Probably. I'll try and get over for a day or two, either side of race weekend.
You know, Silverstone was always your dad's favorite track.
I know. You're still coming to the race, right?
Do you really think I'd miss out on the VIP treatment? Of course I'm coming. I just wish it wasn't on my own, you know?
Yeah, I know, but I'll be there. And I can't wait to see you.
Me too. Anyway, I won't keep you. I imagine you want to go and celebrate. Well done again. Love you.
Love you too, Mum. Speak soon.
British Grand Prix 2 weeks later. With Williams continuing to show signs of improvement, the F1 world turns its eyes to Silverstone, a real test for rookie Aiden Jackson as he returns home with hopes of impressing the crowd and earning their support at the historic circuit. Okay. Let's go. Capitalizing on fantastic Q3, Aiden Jackson is enjoying one of his finest career performances. When a front-right puncher threatens to ruin his chances of a top-5 finish, with friends and family in the stands and the crowd behind him, Jackson sets his sights on salvaging what he can from the race.
The gap to the car behind is 2.9 seconds. Tyres are gone.
Wait, no,
Copy,
Aiden,
box. Copy. Let's just minimize the damage.
बस भाई चलो। ओह वाओ,
Go now.
जैसे ही बॉक्स करता हूँ उसी टाइम टायर रिपेयर हो जाता है खुद से। बहुत सही। फिनिश इन द पॉइंट्स 10th और अबव। ओके।
Still time left to push for the points here, Aiden. Copy.
एक सेकेंड भाई।
We're trailing our teammate by 4.4 seconds.
भाई ये क्या था?
Nice move. Good job. Careful. Remember, you are teammates.
ओ भाई एक सेकंड भाई.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Gap to car in front is 3.3 seconds. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. You're putting a good distance between yourself and the car behind. Okay, good work. Great pass.
साले मैं क्लास में बैठा हूँ, तू गेम खेल रहा है. ओ भाई, एंजॉय.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. The gap to the car ahead is 6.1 seconds. This is your final lap of the race. We're leading our teammate by 19.4 seconds. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Here we are then, a fantastic British Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today. What a race for young Aiden Jackson. If he can keep this up, he's got a long, promising career in front of him.
Absolutely. He'd have been gutted about that puncture. Imagine what kind of challenge he'd have been able to make without it. You've got to give it to him though. He gritted his teeth and pulled it back. Great driving.
Now whisper it quietly, but things seem to be on the up for Williams' Aiden Jackson. One to watch. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Brian,
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press room.
what do you mean?
Oh, come on. There's no need to be so modest.
What are you on about, Brian?
Well, after that puncture, everyone thought you'd lost it. But to pull it back and into the points, it's all anyone's talking about.
Well, I'm glad the press has started to take notice.
Oh, get used to it. They put a bunch of interviews in your diary for tomorrow. It's why I was calling.
Right, thanks for letting me know.
So don't celebrate too hard tonight, eh?
Yeah, all right, Brian. Don't worry. I'm only going to see my mum.
Right. Well, each to their own.
See you later, Brian.
I'm not sure if it's something to do with the energy storage. I'm losing power on the straights.
Right. And you said the acceleration was okay? I'll take a look at it.
And how are we today, chaps? Everything running smoothly, I hope.
All right, Brian. Yeah, we're just going through a few last-minute tweaks.
Ah, that's what I like to see. With dedication like that, maybe you'll be able to get us back a few more of those points, eh?
Yeah, I'll try.
Actually, Aidan, I'm glad I've caught up with you. Thought you might like to know. I had a call this morning from Toto Wolff. Mentioned you directly.
Oh.
I think they're sniffing around for next season. You're being watched.
So, no pressure then?
So, what's the problem with the car?
I'm losing power on the straights. It's not a massive issue. I'm sure we can deal with it.
Yeah, theoretically, do we have time to install the Spec 2 unit before the race?
Yes, boss.
And Casper's reporting no problems?
No.
Okay, let's do it. Put the Spec 2 in Aiden's, would you?
Well, that would sort it. I mean, if you're sure.
Well, of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides, anything for our star driver. Casper, how are you today? Feeling good about the race?
Brian,
Hayden, I'm glad I've called you. Listen, don't worry about Casper.
let me stop you there. Brian, Casper's the furthest thing from my mind right now. I've got a race to focus on.
Good man.
Yo, new subscriber
In the
के shout out.
garage just
Sure
now.
bro, Mori,
That
shout
was
out
my
to you.
fault. I know how he can be.
वैसे कोई सुनने वाला है नहीं यहाँ पे.
Childish,
but ठीक है
self-centered.
भाई.
I'm sick of it, Brian. He's been on my case ever since I joined the team. He needs to grow up.
Okay. You just leave Casper to me and get your head in the race. Let's put that new power unit to good use, eh?
Sure thing, Brian. See you on the other side.
Welcome to Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's action.
अच्छा,
And we
full
hope
race
you're
है.
ready to see the
Okay.
world's best drivers fighting it out for that #1 spot. It's time for the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Here we are then, Monza, the 90th time this event has been held. So a special year for F1 fans, particularly the Italians, who are rightly proud of this event and its heritage.
Yeah, it always feels a bit special here, doesn't it, Crofty? Hamilton holds the joint record with Schumacher for number of wins here at 5 apiece, but could snatch it outright today with a 6.
Nearly 100 years of history here, so let's see what this year holds in store for the Italian Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that
Oh,
completes
Mercedes
the
front
front
row
row.
lockout.
Looking at the
Okay.
rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Ackermann, Carlos Sainz, and Kvyat, Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Alexander Albon, Ocon, Leclerc, Lance Stroll, and Butler, Vettel, Raikkonen, Kevin Magnussen, and Aiden Jackson. Giovinazzi and Romain Grosjean sits at the back of the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Right, let's see if we can squeeze some performance out of this new power unit. Good luck out there today. Casper should be within reach soon, Aiden. You are free to race. DRS is now enabled.
Hey Prabal, what's up? Yo. Perfect. Yeah, I know.
Nice work, that brings you up a place. Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
एक second.
window, you'll be on the mediums.
ओ भाई
Brilliant maneuver. 2 places at once.
go get was happening, yeah, according.
Push now. We're boxing this lap. Exit now. Okay, Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up. Casper is in the pits. Casper in the pits. The gap behind us is 5.6 seconds.
एक सेकेंड. Get the fastest lap if you can. I guess I do have the fastest lap. नहीं यार. Yeah, I do.
Dropping a second a lap to the car behind, 1 second.
I saw Hamilton going through Parabolica in 6th year. What? सही में? क्या बात कर रहे ब्रो? मतलब I think you saw the cooldown lap, मतलब जो warm up lap या फिर cooldown lap होगा. There's no possible way कि भाई 6th year में Parabolica. That's too slow, actually. सही में? क्या बात कर रहे ब्रो? Yesterday in quali, okay. होगा ब्रो. हैमिल्टन है यार, कुछ भी कर सकता है. ओ भाई बच गया.
This is your final lap.
हाँ, you're right. इसमें 6 गियर के ऊपर जा ही नहीं सकते. You're right, you're right.
Final lap of the race.
Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, this is perfect. He got it.
You worked hard for that one. Congratulations.
Well, 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 quite the rivalry forming between the rookie Aiden Jackson and his veteran teammate Casper Ackerman.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of when Hamilton signed from McLaren back in 2007, and we all know how that one ended. Alonso returned to Renault pretty much the moment the season wrapped up.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Williams have put in an incredible performance out on the track today. I'm glad all the hard work of theirs has finally paid off.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. Well, you couldn't have asked for a better result today. Congratulations, Aiden. Top spot on the podium. How are you feeling?
What a day. I can't believe it. It's the best possible result. I'm gonna enjoy this moment, but not run away with myself. I've got to try and keep my focus for the next race. But, you know, first place.
A big talking point, irrespective of today's results, is how you've improved overall throughout the season. What would you say to that?
I couldn't do it without the support of the team. They've been incredible. I'm feeling looked after, and I couldn't ask for more. So any improvements are thanks to them.
It's funny you should mention the team as a whole. Can you give us an update? How is the current relationship between you and Casper Ackerman?
Look, driver relationships are always going to be tricky. Individually, you're always pushing yourselves, and that can cause friction. I can't let anything like that worry me. Besides, we're fine.
Appreciate your time.
With only a handful of races remaining in the season, time is running out for Williams to secure the points needed to finish above their mid-pack rivals in the Constructors' Championship. A dip in form over the past few races has the team desperately hoping for a strong performance from both rookie Aiden Jackson and veteran Casper Ackerman. Okay.
Mom?
Aiden, I'm here.
Oh, good. After that flight delay, I was starting to get concerned.
Don't worry. Everything's fine.
And they're looking after you?
Better than at Silverstone.
Good, because you were my lucky charm there, Mum. And I'm hoping you do the same here.
I'll try, love. Now just do what you do, and everything will be great.
I know. Mirror signal maneuver.
And always stick to the speed limit.
I'll try.
Have a great race, Aiden. I'll see you after.
I'm so pleased you're here, Mum. This one's for you, eh?
How's it feeling out there, Aiden?
Yeah, good. I think we can start to push a little. Where's Casper?
Ahead of you. Don't worry about Casper, Aiden. Let's just improve your current position.
Yeah, copy.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.9 seconds. Casper's sat in P8. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Casper is 3 places ahead of you right now. Casper sat in P8. Okay, gap ahead is 1.5 seconds. Casper is a couple of places up on you. Okay, you're in the top 10. Brilliant. Nice move. Master is directly ahead of you. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
It's clear from anyone watching either in the stands or at home the determination on show from Williams and Aiden Jackson today.
No, you're not wrong there, and his performance has improved race by race throughout the season, and his driving today, impeccable. Here's a test for him now, though, as they head down the main straight. There's a lot of friction between these two, and his teammates after him. Will he budge?
Hold position, Aiden.
Oh, I've never seen anything like this on a racetrack before. Two teammates wheel to wheel.
Keep it clean.
Inches separating them and they crash! Oh, they've come together in spectacular style and they're both out of the race!
ये तो बिल्कुल स्पेन 2016 वाली बात हो गई भाई, दोनों मर्सिडीज के बीच।
Close the door. Sit down. What the hell was going on out there? We've invested millions in you two. Millions. And look at you both. Acting like a couple of school kids. You've got a lot to prove this year, boy. And you're swanning around like butter wouldn't melt. And as for you, you should know better. I'm disgusted. You should both be ashamed.
Brian,
Not a word. Not a single word. I should fire you both right here and now. You've screwed our chances this season. The team is bigger than you two and your petty squabbles. Grow up! Any more, and you're both out. Do you hear me? I'll finish the season behind the wheel myself if I have to. Both of you, get out.
Hey.
Hey.
So, what did he say?
Threatened to fire both of us.
He won't.
That's not the point.
I'll just leave you be.
Is Lily okay? Does she know I'm safe?
Yeah, she saw you climb out. She's fine. I left her with your mother.
Okay, good.
You've survived worse, you know?
Doesn't make it any easier.
Maybe not, but you're not hurt. And you have a family who'll love you. The rest are just details. see you later.
Oh, next season. Okay.
Here we are then, another season of Formula One racing is upon us. Some teams confident following pre-season, whilst others still looking for answers. Let's see what the future holds for them as qualifying gets underway here in Melbourne. So, Aiden Jackson in ninth, with Williams still hopeful the youngster can secure a decent position. Let's see how he gets on here. Teammate Casper Ackerman didn't make it through to Q3, narrowly missing out by just
13 milliseconds.
You did all you could.
If I went out second today, I would have those 13 milliseconds back, no problem. Why do they keep sending me out first?
11th isn't the end of the world, Casper. You'll make those places back.
Yeah, for sure. But I shouldn't have to.
Zoe, hey.
Morning, Daddy.
Lily, you know it's not morning where Daddy is, right?
Mummy says you're on the other side of the world.
That's right. Daddy is in Australia. I'm upside down.
Then why don't the cars fall off?
Mommy can explain that. Can I speak to her?
Don't fall off, Daddy.
I won't, Lily. Promise.
Hey, qualifying not so good, huh?
They sent me out first.
Again?
Yeah.
Well, some of your best races were coming from midfield.
Yeah?
Yeah. Besides, I thought you loved a challenge. Lils, off the table. Now, it's breakfast time. I should go.
Sure.
You'll be great. You always are. Love you.
Love you too.
Something's not right.
Understood, Casper. We're on it.
It's the gearbox. I lost the gear.
Push on, Casper. We're assessing. Just push on best you can.
I'll try.
Right, point, we've looked at the gearbox issue, but I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Try and drive around it. We'll just have to hope for the best. Remember that you have a lot... Okay, bad news on the gearbox. The team are trying everything they can... Nice move. Good job. Okay, bad news on the gearbox. The team are trying everything they can think of, but they're not optimistic. Just keep at it, do your best, that's all we can ask. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Gap to car in front is 2.5 seconds. Okay, the gap behind is 1.6 seconds. top 10 now. Keep it up. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. The gap to the car ahead is 7.6 seconds. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race. front is 7.4 seconds. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Yet another historic win under their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes. Well, what's happened there to Casper Ackermann? Still managed to finish, but that's got to be frustrating, and
Yeah, looks like maybe it was a gearbox fault, which is always a blow for the driver. Ackermann won't be happy, but I'd say he's done very well in the circumstances.
well, this isn't the start he would have wanted after last season. Let's hope things pick up for him. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
Bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it. So, not a great race out there for you today, Casper. Can you talk us through what happened?
Well, it was clearly an issue with the gearbox. Not a great place to be as a driver, but we'll work on it, I'm sure.
Well, despite obvious vehicle difficulty, you still managed to finish. How hard is it to bring it over the line when facing such issues?
Well, this is where experience comes in. You just have to switch off, be mindful, but try and ignore what is going on around you. To concentrate only on the problem at hand and hope for the best.
While it's an unfortunate start to this season, last season was muddied by a tense relationship with your teammate. How are things now with you and Aiden?
That was last season. It's no secret that Aiden and I had a few run-ins. But that's the risk when you put two drivers together for the first time. I don't like to look back, only forward. I'm sure he's learned a lot, and we'll see what happens this season.
Thank you for your time.
Understood. Can you box next lap, Casper? Box next lap.
No, I need to come in now. It's quite bad.
We've got Aiden coming in now. Just hold out one more lap, please, Casper.
Isn't he a lap down?
Yes, he's on a different strategy, though.
Haven't I got priority?
He's boxing now. Please hold off, Casper.
Fine. No, I'm all over the place here. I'm coming in now. Must have been pretty urgent for Aiden, huh?
Please be patient, Casper.
There goes another place. And another. Okay, let's go, let's go.
Okay, that wasn't ideal. Let's see if you can get a few places back, please, Casper.
I'm on it.